Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It's Tuesday. What happened to Monday? Well, that's what happened. I am sick currently, and yesterday I didn't have any voice to speak of, so just didn't bother. I made a preset though, sort of building upon the presets that I made about a few months ago with the parallel drives. Today I'm going to start a series of presets where I'm using 3 overdrives, and 2 of them are in parallel. One of them is going split into both. So there's 3 happening, but only 2 into each amp. So it's a really fun, cool way to get a whole range of overdrives from basically clean amps, cleanish amps. So all right, here we are over at the Helix. Let's take a look at what's going on. We have some, oh, that's weird. It's supposed to be 60. We are using some gate and the overdrives. We've got the Kinky Boost and 4 snapshots: clean, mild, medium, and hot. So the clean, Kinky Boost it's off. So what's happening? We've got a valve driver and compulsion drive. Those are my 3 favorite overdrives. The amps are the Interstate Z, which is Dr. Z, and Derailed Ingrid, I believe, is a Trainwreck. So the IRs, it's my Marshall. I'm using it for everything these days. Thoroughly enjoying it. The usual delay and a plate. So on the clean, you can see the drives are very low. And then we go to the mild. Drives don't really change a lot, but they do come in over here because we're using the Kinky Boost evenly split into these other 2 overdrives into these amps, and then they come down to the separate IRs, and then they're split again out to the reverb and the delay in separate signal paths. So we're keeping the effects separated, which is what I love to do. And the combination of the valve driver and the compulsive separately is one of my favorite sounds. Now when we go to the medium, we see the drives come up, even over on the Kinky Boost, and then on the amps as well. I start to boost the gain on those. Now if we go to the second page, on the amps, the expression pedal controls the master, so you get a lead sound. And I'm also using over here, which is what I normally do. Pushing the expression forward gives you extra output. So that's how you get your lead sound on any one of these snapshots. On the hot, we have more drive and the boost from the Kinky Boost. Valve driver, more drive, and more drive from the compulsive, and more drive from everything else. So, you just get more. Let me grab a guitar, demonstrate the sounds for you. there you go, everybody. If you would like the week's free sets, drop me a line. I will send them out this weekend. I went to the rehearsal room yesterday, even though I was sick, and set the volumes for the 80s Top 40 and sent them to my web guy, so they should be showing up in your mailboxes pretty soon. For everyone that has pre-ordered, thank you so much for pre-ordering. I'm going to put the preset preview video up on my website. There's a link in the description to go to my website. There's also a link to purchase the 80s Top 40 presets. Good stuff. And I have been using the Blue Guitar Amp 1 as my amplifier for a bunch of gigs now. And I got to tell you, this thing is incredible. But I've been having to use it with the Helix and only in preset mode, not snapshot mode. Couldn't get the MIDI to work in snapshot mode. Something going on between, honestly, it's beyond me. I'm not a MIDI expert, but I can usually figure things out when I need them to. So what I'm going to end up doing is use the HX effects with the Amp 1 as my live rig and rebuild that pedal board and make it a lot shorter. And the plan currently, which is, I don't know, it's crazy, but I'm using the Overdrives in a very similar way as today's three-way overdrive in all of the presets, so I can just keep the Blue Guitar on the clean channel. It's got an incredible sounding clean channel, and the boost works perfectly for boosting for leads. So no need for an expression pedal for me to boost for leads. I just step on the middle switch on the Blue Guitar, bam, there's my lead. And it's super punchy, present, and very cool. This I'll use in snapshot mode, so I'll have 4 snapshots. Basically, I'll have a clean, a mild, medium, and a heavy for all those that need it, and then varying levels of effects and whatnot to work for the songs. So I'm glad that I held on to this. I almost sold it because it wasn't working with the MIDI things. But honestly, it sounds just as good running it this way as the crunch channels on the Blue Guitar. So our other guitar player uses the HX effects straight into a Fender Twin from the 70s. And that's his whole sound. So it can be done. And it's pretty cool. Plus, mine's going to have the added benefit of not weighing 80 pounds like his Fender Twin. Haha, joke's on him. So, I will see you tomorrow. Name that riff. Coming at you. From no specific decade. So come on back, please. I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.